Hi everyone, welcome to whileimtraveling.com. This is a video about a recent trip to Key West. Many of you might already know that Key West is the southernmost point of the US. It's located 90 miles north of Cuba and it's a popular tourist destination, also called the Conch Republic, and is famous for the key lime pie. Oh boy, go! We arrived in Key West at around 5:30 p.m. Seemed it had just finished raining. After finding parking, the first place I wanted to go was to the buoy. I had to wait in line for about 15 minutes to be able to get up to it. After that, we went for a stroll along the streets to check out the area. We strolled along Whitehead Street, the same street that the Hemingway House and the Lighthouse is on. Then we took a tour along Duval Street, which is where everything happens. We're at the southernmost point in Key West. I don't think you can really see Cuba as they say. And this is the buoy, the back part of it. Give me a bucket.
The song was released in 1977. I was 6 years old.
Okay, we're lot down, you know. Let's go in the key lime pie shop.
Excuse me, sorry.
It's okay. Key lime yogurt flavored pretzels. Key lime coffee. Hermit's key lime snaps. Look at these wicked sour lime candy. Wicked sour lime candies. Key lime cooler dip. Everything in here is key lime. So we decided to drive down to Key West today. Weren't sure if we were going to spend the night, so we came down here, and when we got here late because we made some other stop at other keys like Alamorada. So now we're trying to find a hotel for the night, and we can't find anything under 300 and change. One place we went, it was $376 plus tax. That's just too much. Like anything that's like within $100 is on a boat. Also, when we tried calling some of the local places we saw online to check for availability, all we got were voicemails saying they were only open Monday through Fridays. We finally had to surrender and ended up staying at a Fairfield Inn. One plus was it came with breakfast and free parking, unlike some of the others, and I sure did make use of the pool the next morning. After settling into the hotel, we later went out to go eat and check out what was going on Duval Street. We went to the Stone Crab restaurant, a local seafood restaurant and bar, which was about to close. Phew, glad we made it in time. The next morning, we were rested and ready to go. First, we went to the Hemingway Home and then to the Key West Lighthouse and Keeper's Quarters Museum, which was just across the street. The Hemingway home in Key West was once the home of famous writer Ernest Hemingway, who bought the house together with Pauline, his wife at the time. We did the guided tour and learned a lot about the author. One thing to keep in mind about the Hemingway home is that you can only pay at the gate and you will need to have cash. They do not take debit or credit cards.
Key West home of legendary author Ernest Hemingway. My name is Joanna. I will be your tour guide for 25 minutes. I will tell you about Ernest Hemingway's legendary life, this house, and of course about 61 polydactyl cats we have on this property. Many boats crashed on the rocks around Key West. Some breakable sound will rescue from your sinking boat and also will take most of your cargo there. That's how Ace Hartfield was the wealthiest man on this island, so he precisely chose location for his house, this house. You don't forget that. You are now on the second highest point on this island, 16 feet above the sea level. Enough to keep this house safe for so many years with all the hurricanes. Pip lived in this house with his family, but suddenly his family died from the yellow fever, and then this house was empty for 40 years. 40
Wow.
years because nobody here in the US had money to buy it at the time. This was a small fisherman's town until 1931, because in 1931 Ernest Hemingway came to the US. He came here from Paris with his second wife, Pauline Piper. We are now in Hemingway's dining room, and we have two polydactyl cats with us. His name is Shoeless Joe Jackson. That's Shoeless Joe Jackson. He's 1 year old, still very shy. And his name is Joe DiMaggio. So Joe DiMaggio and Shoeless Joe Jackson. We also have Marilyn Monroe, but they ignore each other. I don't know why. And they are polydactyl. So let me now explain you. Poly means many. Dactyl means digit. They have an extra toes. Regular cats have 5 toes on the front and 4 on the back. Polydactyl cats are 6-toed cats. It's a genetic mutation. I will borrow Joe just for a second. All right. Is it 6? No. He's very social. He will not scratch. Don't worry. Yes.
They don't like us if they're not
So
alive.
you see, maybe now I'm making trick, so you see these front paws, they look like mittens. He has extra double thumb, and he's actually 6-toed cat all the way around, front, and also back. And I will tell you about 70% of our cats are 6-toed cats.
At the Key West Lighthouse, you can climb the 88-step spiral staircase up to the top and or visit the Keeper's Quarters Museum to learn about the lighthouse history, see the clothes the keepers wore, and artifacts. Wow. Woo. Yikes. That'll be a climb. You're probably thinking about what kills that now.
You can stand right here, right?
No, wait, am I going? Oh, look there, you can see downtown, or wherever that is. Almost at the top. Woo. Woo. I did not expect to walk up these stairs. Hey everyone, I'm at the lighthouse in Key West. It's such a beautiful view.
Amazing.
Over there you can also see a cruise ship. I don't know which cruise ship that is.
It looks like a carnival. Yes.
Over there you can see the Hemingway house. We just came from there not too long ago.
You guys are scared of heights? Huh. You may want to think 3, 4 times, 5 times. This is not for the faint of heart.
But it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, but the view is wonderful.
We're entering the Key West Lighthouse Museum.
Key West, an island immersed in maritime history.
So when you press the Key West Lighthouse button, you see where the Key West Lighthouse is on this map. Then we have historic lighthouses. Then so you see all those dots on the map. Those are the historic lighthouse points. Then we have the Florida Keys Reef. All of that area in blue are the Florida Keys Reef. The telescope that the sailors used.
Lighthouse apparatus was state-of-the-art. 13 whale oil lamps, each with a 21-inch parabolic reflector. Even with this high technology in place, 500 ships wrecked on the Florida that year alone. By the 1870s, Key West had become Florida's largest city. A large house across the street from the lighthouse that had been used as military housing became a convent school. A decade after its start, the convent school built a striking new structure 4 blocks up the street. The much larger building could accommodate a growing number of students for only 26 years when the structure was nearly doubled in size. Here, the keeper's children attended school with other neighborhood children. The city continued to grow and flourish as the number of ranks diminished. Smuggling and the cigar industry had grown to fill the commerce. But in April of 1886, disaster once again struck. While the fire equipment was in New York City for repairs, a wind-driven fire swept into the downtown area. Cigar factories, banks, homes, warehouses, and dry goods stores.
Everyone that's from the Caribbean that know Guineps.
I'm gonna ask my
I don't remember what other countries call it different names. There's a tree at the Key West Lighthouse grounds. It's filled with Guineps. Kermit's Key West Lime Shop is famous for its key lime pies and everything else key lime. It is said that this is where key lime pie originated. As I browsed through the products in the store, I noticed that everything included key limes, from candies to spices to bath products. There are 2 locations in Key West, one on Elizabeth Street and one on Front Street. The one on Elizabeth Street also has a cafe where they serve breakfast and lunch. Across the street from Kermit's Key West Lime Shop is A&B Marina. You can take a walk in either direction on the boardwalk and find places to shop, wine, and dine. This is where you can also book your water adventures through the Fury Water Adventures Company. They offer sunset cruises, snorkeling, parasailing, glass bottom boat tours, and more. Finally, before heading back home, we took a short tour on A1A South to see what was on that side of town. It was the ocean on one side and hotels on the other. We made a short stop to observe the boat homes.
This is A1A South. Not much sure on this side about hotels and a few restaurants.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.